You gotta destroy
You lose your little mind in my dead lights. Like all the others. Like all the others.
Hey guys, welcome to Horror and Me. I'm your host Aaron Mitchell, and on today's video we're going to start a new series on this channel that I've been telling you guys about called The Purging. The purpose of this series on this channel is to finally try to breathe in this horror room. I mean, it has just been stacking up and stacking up and stacking up for years now, and it's gotten to a point now where I can't even really sit in here comfortably. So I decided to do this purging on this channel and take you guys along with me because it's something I was going to be doing anyways. So I thought what I would be doing is I'm going to start with the figure trees in the rooms, and I'm going to start specifically with figures over the next few videos. But I want to clear the figure trees out of this room first and put them up for storage. Now, I have decided that I'm going to be keeping, I would say, about 90% of what I have in this room. But there are some things I'm seeing as I'm kind of looking around. There are things that I may get rid of over time, and I will offer it to you guys first. So what I'm going to be doing here on this series is I got a big old bin, storage bin, and as they fill up, as we go through the weeks, they will be put up in the attic or down in the basement for storage for our next house. As I said, this room, I'm pretty much living out of this room and some other things spread around the house. But I really want to get this room kind of tidied up so it's a comfortable environment again for me to hang out in here. Maybe put a TV back in here and watch movies, that sort of thing. So as you see, there's just figures upon figures all over the place, and they're protected. They're in boxes. They'll be put away for, again, the next horror room that I unveil to you guys in a couple years when we move. But I wanted to start and give you guys, I'm going to pick out about 5 or 6 figures of video, show them to you guys. Maybe we'll talk about the history of them, maybe where I got them, when I purchased them, if I can remember, maybe tell you a little bit of story about each one. And then what we're going to do is we're going to look at fair market value for the figure as it stands today during this video. As I'm doing that, I'm going to inventory the things that I'm putting away and their value, just so we can kind of get a little bit of an estimate of what we have in the collection and its value. It's been about 3 or 4 years since I actually did an inventory of my collection and kind of where it's at, and it has definitely grown since then. So it's due to do it again. So I think, like I said, I figured I would take you guys along with me and make some interesting content for the channel. So the first thing I want to show you guys is a couple figures from different series in the Soda Toys line. The reason I decided to do these first is because the packaging, as you guys know, are very big and bulky. They're hard to display, and they just seem like the best to start with to kind of put stuff away to clear some room. So let's start with the first one we have here, and this is coming from Series 1. I would consider this, it's a little dusty, but I would consider this near mint, like new near mint. There isn't any cracks or anything on this. The plastic is nice and clear, but what we have here first is the Soda Toys Series 1 Darkman figure. This is Dr. Peyton Westlake, and I believe there was only one version of this figure. I don't think there was multiple variants of this. So we're going to set that down. We got the laptop up. Let's look at fair market value for this figure as of today and kind of start to inventory. So what we got here, Soda Toys, Darkman. A lot of you guys might be like, oh, well, why are you looking up the value of this? You know, don't you collect just for yourself? I get that all the time. Yes, I collect all for myself, and I like to keep mint, but I also like to know what stuff's worth. So that's the reason I'm doing this, so I kind of can know what is the appropriate measure to take for my homeowner's insurance. That's the reason I do this. It looks like people are trying to sell this figure right now for around $40, almost $50 with shipping. There's loose ones that are going for about $25. But what we want to look at is we want to look at the sold listings and kind of get an accurate depiction of what we're looking at here. So in package Darkman figures, let's see, with shipping they're selling around $30, it looks like. Some are $40. So I'm going to call this one a $30 figure. I might tend to go on the little lower side just because I don't really know and I'd rather be safe than sorry. So I'm going to consider this Soda Toys Series 1 Darkman figure $30. Okay. So we'll put this one in the bin. This is going to be the first one. It's actually exciting for me because I've been wanting to do this for a long time. Like I said, guys, I really got to clean up this room. So up next, one I chose is the Dune Baron Harkonnen figure, as you guys can see here. I would not consider this one mint because there is a break at the top. It's not all the way through, but as a collector, I would not want to say that that is a mint and package collectible. So we'll take a look at this one here. This was part of Series 3. The other ones in this series were Legend, Dog Soldiers, the Pumpkinhead, and also the Thing box set. So let's take a look at this one. Let's see kind of what an accurate value on this one is. Let's see, Dune. Okay, so it looks like one sold recently for $16 plus $8 shipping. If I remember correctly, I think I paid like $17 for it or something like that. It's been a while, but I remember when I was buying Soda Toys, this one was one of the cheaper ones. So I'm gonna go a little low on this one. I'm gonna say this is a $20 shipped figure. So I'm gonna say this is Soda Toys Series 3 Dune figure. I'm gonna say 20 bucks. I think that's fair. So we will set that aside and move on to the next. That is one I think I will keep. I don't think I'll get rid of my Soda Toy stuff, but I'm not really sure. But again, if there's something that we come through over the next few weeks where it's like kind of iffy if I want to keep it, I will say you guys can make an offer on it if you want, and I'll sell it to you at whatever that fair market value is today when we look at it. Up next, this is one of my favorite ones. We have, what series was this one? This was also a Series 1. This was one of the American Werewolf in London Nightmare Demons. Now, again, there was 4 different variants that came in this one. You guys should see that better when I clear it up with color correction in the video. But in this series was also the Toxic Avenger, the Dark Man. And then they were supposed to put out the Jeepers Creepers 2 that following spring in 2005. This came out in 2004. This one is in good condition. There's no cracks or anything on it. It's just a little dusty. Looks like the original price tag on this was $12.99 back in 2004. But again, you have to differentiate which one this is. This is the actual full, this is like the full army dude werewolf, and then he has the full transformation werewolf head on it. So let's take a look at this one and see what we can value this one at today. Let's see. American Werewolf in London. All right, so it looks like the one I have has sold sold the day before Christmas for $30 plus $9 shipping, so 40 bucks. Another one sold on December 17th for $24.95 plus $10.40 shipping. So it looks like they're around $40. Let's see, $40. So I'm gonna go a little low with this one. I'm gonna say it's a $30 figure, just because I think that that's fair at this time period for that. So let's do Soda Toys Series 1 American Werewolf in London. Werewolf. And we will say $30. All right. So that is the Soda Toys, one of the variants. Again, it says four versions of it. There's one that's the full transformation head that comes on, a half transformation head, and then there's one with the army or military guy, but he has the German helmet on. So we got that. Stashing that away. Okay, up next is one of my other favorites. This is also part of Series 3 that came out with the Dune figure. So what we have here is the Legend Meg Knucklebones figure. This is definitely one of my favorites in the series. As far as all the series with Soda Toys, it's such a good figure, and there's really nothing done with Meg Knucklebones. This was like the only licensed figure I think ever put out for it. And this came out in, what did it say? 2000. I'm not even really sure, this one didn't say, but it's part of Series 1, so it would have been, or Series 3, I'm sorry, so it would have been 2004. 2003, I'm sorry, 2003. So we got that one there. This one is in good condition, just a little dusty. There's no cracks on anything, so I'll say near mint condition. So let's take a look at that. Meg Knucklebones. Alright, so it looks like this one is also selling for around the $35 to $40 mark. Let's see, let me get some other... Actually, this one's an interesting one right now because it doesn't look like it has sold. Last time it sold was on November 26th. It sold for $23.50 plus $8 shipping, so I'd say, what's that, 35 bucks. Wow, that's actually a lot less than I thought it was going to be. But I, again, want to keep in trend with what's currently selling. So I'm going to say that this is a $25 figure. I mean, that's a lot lower. I was thinking at least be 30, maybe $35, but I'm going to go with $25 for that one. So, and if you're in the market to buy this, I would definitely buy it, especially if you can get it for around $25, $30. It's totally worth it. It's one of the better ones I've seen for sure. So, Soda Toys. Was it Series 3? Meg Knucklebones. Alright, so that is in the books as $25 figure. Very, very cool. So we'll set that one down as well. We got one more Soda toy we're going to look at, and then just kind of a weird off-the-wall one that's also in a bigger package that I haven't looked at in a long time, so we'll look at that one together. But my favorite one so far, this was a part of Series 1, is the Toxic Avenger. It's such a good one. This one is in fantastic condition. There's nothing wrong with it. I was really happy to get this one. There was another variant of this one, which was a clear variant. They're very hard to find, super rare. You can find them every once in a while, like loose, for about $75 to $100. I've never seen one actually in package for sale, or I would have jumped on it a long time ago. So there we go. This one's really, really cool though. I really like it. So we'll set this one down, and let's take a peek at what its possible value is. So toys, Toxic Avenger. Okay, wow, so this one is doing pretty well. Oh no, the clear variant, okay, in package, sold on December 21st for $79.99, so 80 bucks. The regular one sold December 18th for $58, but best offer was accepted, so I'm not really sure of that one. Looks like December 17th, this version sold for $40 plus $10 shipping, so we're looking at about a $50 figure. It looks like the other ones sold in December have also been teetering right around $50, so I'm going to go a little bit on the lower end of that, and I'm going to say $45. I think that's fair for this. Again, I want to stay a little bit lower than what current selling market value is for it, so we will jot that one down in the directory here. So Soda Toys. This one was Series 1. Toxic Avenger. So 45. Okay. So we are well on our way to getting this bin filled up. We have 5 in the bin now. And this last one that I want to look at for today's video, again, like I said, I want to do about 5-6 figures of video just so we can do this over the course of the next year for this annual purging. So this next figure is something that I bought at a new comic shop that came into my town probably 4 years ago. It's a McFarlane Toys, and it's the Fluke Man special edition figure from the X-Files. It was a really gnarly one. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's really, really big. It's very much in comparison to the Soda Toys ones. It has a nice base with it. Again, pretty gnarly. This one's in good condition, as you guys can see. Nothing really wrong with it. I would say this one is near mint. But I haven't looked this figure up, I don't think ever, so I'm not really sure what the value of it is. This came out in 2000. set that one there. Let's take a look at it. So hopefully I can find it. So it's McFarlane Toys Fluke Man. Okay, there it is. Okay, so it's last sold December 17th of this year. It's sold for $24 shipped. There's another one that's sold December 10th for $10 plus $9, so $20. There's another one that sold for $30 shipped, one for $40 shipped. So it's kind of all over the place. So I think I'm going to place mine right in the center of kind of where we're at here, and I'm going to say $22.50. I think that's fair. So McFarlane Toys, X-Files, Fluke Man Fig. So $22.50. I think that's good. So that is going to be the 6 figures that we looked at for today's video, guys. I hope you guys will enjoy this series as we go through everything. Again, I'm starting with the figure trees. That'll probably be about a month's worth, if not more. Probably more than a month's worth, maybe a month and a half's worth of videos, and then we're going to start hitting the shelves and do some more of the box stuff. But I hope you guys enjoy this series. Please leave me a like and a comment. Let me know what you think about this stuff, and if you'd like to see what else you might want to see during these discussions that we're having with the figures as we're putting them away. So I want to say I love you guys. Thank you. As always, I love you, and I'll see you later. Hey, thanks for watching my video. If you guys enjoyed this content and would like to see future episodes of Horror in Me, please subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to keep in contact with me to see more of my content, you can check me out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Just search Horror in Me. See you guys next time.